Paul Schnieder, owner of Rundown Studios in Topeka, has made a name for himself as a record producer.
I moved into here and opened up Rundown Studios in January of 2009, I believe. I think we've been here about a little over 3 years.
Schnieder, a solo musician, first developed an interest in producing when he recorded his own music. His hobby evolved into a business as other musicians asked him to produce their songs.
The Paul Schnieder CD was kind of my first project I started working on my own, and that was about 15 years ago. And so I started recording that project and realized that, well, number one, I tried to go to an actual studio and the prices were just horrendous. So I was like, well, you know, I can't do that. So I bought a little recording desk and just started recording myself. And after I was done with that, I was just like, well, that was, you know, that was pretty fun. That was pretty cool. And so I ended up continuing to work on my music, and as I just got better and better, I ended up having other people ask me to record for them, and it just progressed from there.
Schnieder has produced for a multitude of bands, both on a local and regional scale.
Right now, Monk's Wine is a band that I've worked with that you know has been really good here in town. Dead Sevens, Head Change was a band here in town that I worked with that I really liked. Order Number 11 from Central Missouri is a pretty cool band. Crisis 3.0, pretty good band from Kansas City. 11 After is a band I recently worked with. So yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of others I can list, and actually they're on my website, but I mean there's just so many sometimes I forget.
Schnieder has worked many jobs and is currently employed full-time outside of his business.
I'm a little bit of a hermit when it comes to the studio. I don't take on other engineers or producers. I'm real picky about how it sounds, and part of that is because I am self-taught. I didn't go to school for this, but a lot of times I'm the type of person that feels school sometimes can cloud you with its own perception of what you should know. I'm full-time as a firefighter, okay, and you know, I've had a lot of different careers. I mean, I was in sales for a long time with different areas. I had my own business selling mutual funds at one point in time. I mean, I sold valves in a 5-state area in Montana, Colorado, you know, Kansas, Nebraska, that area. I've always been involved in music, though. I started, you know, playing and dinking around with piano and guitar when I was like 5. You know, I started playing drums when I was in grade school, and so I've always been, just music has been my thing. I haven't been able to get it out of me.
Schnieder continues to work every day, improving his skills with each new project.
I'm not a good enough guy, okay? It's never good enough for me. So if I can get a little bit better, I'm going to get a little bit better. So my future plans are literally that. Just to continue to try to push the envelope, so eventually, instead of people going to Nashville to record, they come here. And they go to one of you guys coming out of school that started your own business, Gizmo Pictures, Rundown Studios, wherever it may be that's producing high-level stuff that you only get from here instead of Nashville, LA, wherever it is.
This is Mike Gehring with the Washburn Review.